A question might be going through your mind. I've been wanting to ask this question to any health practitioner. Why do I always have heartburn? It's a very good question, and I'm here to tell you why you normally have heartburn. Do you know what is heartburn and how it happens? I'm going to tell us what is heartburn, what makes you to have heartburn, and how you can prevent or avoid that heartburn. Good. Whenever you eat a food, that food gets into your stomach through a tube called esophagus, the tube that carries food from your mouth and deposit it in your stomach. And in between the tube and the stomach, there is a valve, an opening, a cover. Do you know anything that make that cover or that valve to be weak will automatically cause a reflux? The food has entered into your stomach mixed with hydrochloric acid will make that food to come up again, leaving your stomach back to the tube, and that is why you start having heartburn. That heartburn is coming from the acid that has mixed with the food. So when it regurgitates, leaves the stomach and enters into the esophagus, that acid will start attacking the tube. And that attack on the tube, that's on your chest, is what you call heartburn. So anything that will make that valve between the esophagus and the stomach to be weak and feebled, you must avoid those things. If not, it will keep being feebled and you keep having heartburn. One of those things that make it very weak and feeble is when you take caffeine on regular basis. You know caffeine, cola, or do caffeinated products like caffeinated drinks, when you do them for a very long time, it weakens the valve and makes it weak and loose. That's number one. Two, it will make the acid in your stomach to be high. If your body was producing half liter of hydrochloric acid before, it can now tell your body to be producing up to 3 liters of hydrochloric acid, making acid in your stomach abundant. So when food enters into your stomach, mixes with that acid, anything that makes that food to flow back into the esophagus because of the weak valve, that acid on that stomach will start burning the chest, that is the esophagus, and that is heartburn. So caffeine is a very good example of what causes your heartburn by weakening the valve and causing a excess production of the acid in your stomach. Number two is alcohol. No matter how small it is, alcohol weakens the valve, the esophageal valve. We call it esophageal sphincter, the valve between the esophagus and the stomach, the gastrum. It weakens the valve. I said one is caffeine. I said two is alcohol. The number three is spicy foods. All these spices, they trigger a reflux of acid into the esophagus and start having heartburn. Fatty food or fries is very dangerous. If you normally have heartburn, I advise that you leave fries alone, because this fry is a major thing that weakens the valve. So please avoid these 4 things I mentioned if you don't want your heartburn to progress. If you have heartburn, your doctor might recommend so many medications that will help to relieve you of those heartburn. He will recommend antacid. What this antacid does is to neutralize the acid already produced. That acid that is attacking your skin, that is attacking your stomach, that is causing a burning sensation in your chest. This antacid has so many active ingredients. The ingredient that it has helps to neutralize the levels of the acid. You already know in chemistry, acid plus base result to salt and water. So the acid in the stomach will be neutralized with the alkaline solution, which is the antacid. If you drink it, it will neutralize the effect of the acid. That is when you start feeling a bit relief. So your doctor will recommend good antacid that will neutralize it. Your doctor might also recommend antihistamine too, something like cimetidine, that will reduce, that will stop the excess production of the acid, because what is causing your problem is excess production of the acid in the stomach. So something like cimetidine, ranitidine, those ones reduce the production of this acid. So it will tell your body, stop producing this acid, reduce the rate at which you produce this acid. And by the time the rate at which your body produces this acid that is causing this havoc is drastically reduced, you will not be feeling heartburn again. Thank you so much. Please, I beg of you to subscribe to my channel. Just give me some support if you've not already done. And also make sure you turn on the notification button so that the next time I do a video, you'll be notified.